Hi guys, so today I'm going to be trying out the Avon CC ID Flawless Cream, the color correcting cream. I randomly picked this up on the Avon website. I've never shopped there before. I never bought any of the Avon stuff before, but it was super cheap. I think this was like $6 or $7, and this is the tube. That's what it looks like. It's about 1 fluid ounce. And it's supposed to give you light to medium buildable coverage. It has SPF 50. The reason I picked this up is because we're going to be going on vacation pretty soon, and so I wanted something light that gives you coverage, that has good SPF, and so I thought this would be really interesting to try out and see how it works. So I just put my moisturizer on, and I'm going to apply this just using my fingers to one half of my face, and then to the other half I'm gonna maybe use it with a brush.
So it does have a smell. It's like a fragrant, not florally, but like kind of a strong smell. It's very, very creamy. I guess it should be, because it's a CC cream. I've actually never used a CC cream before. This is the first one ever that I'm using, so I'm totally new to this thing. Okay.
So this is pretty much one layer. And I don't like it at all. You can see it like in my pores, you know, like I don't know if you guys can see. It's, oh, I don't like it so far. Maybe because I have moisturizer on and it kind of doesn't mix well, so let me try to wipe that off the other side of my face, or dab it. Let's see how that works. So, can you see this? It's kind of gross. Maybe it's the moisturizer. I don't know. So, yeah, this is one application, and let me try to do a second layer. I'm gonna wait a little bit for it to set and then go over it a second time. So this is the second time around, and I'm using my hands because I feel like it's a CC cream, so it's kind of like a moisturizer. So you probably should use your hands. I don't know. Just kind of winging it. I don't really know how this works.
It is very rich and creamy. It feels like you have a thick moisturizer on your face. And it doesn't really blend very well.
Ooh, and it's starting to sting underneath my eyes. I don't know if it's because I'm rubbing with my fingers, but I'm starting to feel it stinging just like right here underneath my eyes. Here's 2 applications. I just don't know if I like it. Something I just thought of, I remember hearing that anything that has a lot of SPF in it is going to be very oily and kind of greasy by nature. So this is probably why I'm feeling like very slippery and slimy, and it doesn't feel good. I feel like I need to set it with a bunch of powder for it to stay in place.
I'll try with a brush this time.
So this is 3 layers. I really don't like it. It doesn't blend in well. It rolls off your skin. Coverage is okay, but you could still see all the crap on my face. Okay, so this is the rest of my makeup done. I couldn't resist, and I put MAC Pro Longwear Concealer under my eyes because I just couldn't take it. And then I put the Clinique setting powder. I set everything with the Clinique loose setting powder. And then I couldn't help myself again, and I went over it again with this Rimmel Stay Matte powder because I felt like I just need something to set it because it feels like it's going to slide off your face. It's a bad feeling. But actually, this doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty decent. Like, you could still see, you know, the nasty zits, but it's not as bad. Actually looks okay. You know, I'm not as freaked out about it as I was initially. So, I'm going to check in throughout the day to see how it holds up, if it lasts, or if it's all just going to disappear. And we'll see how this works. I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, hi guys. So it's been about 3 hours since I put on my makeup. I don't know if you guys can kind of see and zoom in a little bit, but my phone's ringing. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I'm back. So I think so far it lasted pretty well. It didn't smudge or come off my face. I don't think it looks really good on my face with the rest of my makeup. I don't think it's very even. I don't think blush and like bronzer look really good on it, but as far as the lasting power, it stayed pretty well with a setting powder. So I'm gonna check in a few more hours, probably at the end of the day, to see how it looks overall, and then give you my final opinion on it. See ya! Hi guys, so it's 9:46. It's been about 10 hours since I put on this CC cream, and this is what my face looks 10 hours later. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty impressive that it didn't really smear or, you know, melt off my face, which is exactly what I expected it to do. So as far as longevity and the way that it lasted on my face, I'm pretty impressed. My final kind of bottom line on it, it is a CC cream. It's not a foundation, so I should treat it as such. You know, it claims to be medium, sheer to medium buildable coverage. That pretty much is it. The pros of this is it has SPF 50, which is really good if, you know, you're out in the sun. That's pretty amazing coverage and protection. It's hydrating. It doesn't look like your skin is dried or super greasy. I did not have to touch this up at all, so that was impressive. And it lasts a long time, so those were, I felt like, the positives. The negatives is that initially it feels very greasy. It takes a really long time to kind of set in. It does need a powder to set it in and make sure that it actually lasts throughout the day. I feel like if I didn't set it with powder, it would be very greasy and kind of smudgeable, if that's a word. I don't think that's a word. So those are the negatives for me. I probably wouldn't buy it again just because I'm not into CC creams. I like foundations. I like them to be long wearing and matte and kind of, you know, I like them to set very quickly. So I'm not into you know, the color correcting creams. I probably wouldn't repurchase it again. I will definitely use this on vacation when we go and when I'm out in the sun all day, when I don't need, you know, a full face of makeup. I will probably most likely use this when I'm out in the sun, and I think I'll get a better idea of whether I like it then and how I can use it better to look, you know, well on my face. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I'm kind of in the middle. Since I have this, since it's so inexpensive and I already purchased it, I'm I might as well use it, and I probably will, and I won't hate it. But I wouldn't spend my money to go out and purchase it again, just because I don't feel like I like CC creams. I like my foundations. I'm going to stick to it when I do want a full face of makeup. So that was my kind of take on it, my first impression, and kind of the way that it lasted throughout the day. And I'll kind of do a somewhat of a close-up. I know the lighting kind of sucks because it is 10 at night, so it's not natural light, but that's what it looks like. It's not bad, you know, around my nose and around my chin and kind of the problem areas. It kind of got, I guess, smudged a lither bit, but other than that, it's not bad at all. My cheeks look good, my blush looks okay, so it's pretty impressive. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was interesting, my first experience with a CC cream, and it wasn't too bad. So, hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!